Hey folks, what it is. Alright, so I was screwing around on the internet earlier, and I came across something that was long and forgotten. Like, I long and forgot about it. This isn't Philippine related, so it's just not Philippine related. The subject is, how do I put this properly? Deception in the media. Okay? We're not talking about politics here, folks. Don't worry. Don't worry, we're not talking about politics. We're talking about, what do you call it? There's always an angle on things. There is angles with politics. Well, anyways, cutting to the chase here. Let's get down to this. We're already at 1 minute. I don't want to make this super long. I need full watches here. So it's full watch time. Back in the year 2005 to 2006, I had a side hustle, a side gig where I would sell information to tabloid newspapers, online tabloid newspapers. This is right before TMZ. We all know in the United States what TMZ is, 30 Mile Zone. It's a TV show. I'm sure it's still on. I don't know. I don't watch much secular television. But one of my main contacts were people at TMZ. So, based on the type of work that I've done in the past, I used to do, aside from, mixing live sound professionally, I'm not tooting my own horn, because that actually happened later in life, okay? A couple years later. 2008 is when I started dabbling in paid live sound reinforcement. So what I would do is I would do event labor, load-ins and load-outs for concerts, okay? And these are, big events, Staples Center, the Inglewood Forum, stuff like that, big crew stuff, Anaheim Convention Center, anything from rock concerts to Dancing with the Stars shows to Mariah Carey. Well, anyways, so it was fun, and it was like a drug deal. It's like a drug deal. You meet some guy in a parking lot, you give him an envelope, and then he gives you an envelope, and that envelope is full of cash. Okay. Ranging from $250 to $1,000. Okay. So how I got turned on to this was I was loading, I can't remember what gig it was. I know it was at the Forum, and we were loading out a concert. And one of the people on the loadout crew, I overheard him saying, you know what you could do to make extra money? You could sell information to the tabloids. Bing! I was on it. Let me do that again. Bing! I was on it. Went on the internet back when the internet wasn't so good back in those days. And, I found a couple of resources to perhaps sell this stuff to. So, and one of my main clients was TMZ.com. TMZ before it was on TV. So, what ended up happening is I would sell them shows. Like one of them was, Dancing with the Stars tour. And there's always an angle to it. That's where we're getting at with deception. There's always an angle to it. There's always an angle to it. So let's say this one with the Dancing with the Stars tour. They went on tour. Getting a message here. What is that? No, anyways. But the angle was, because what I would do is after these shows were over, or whether it's a show or a dress rehearsal or whatever, people leave things behind. They leave them behind on the main floor because there's always duplicates of paperwork and all that stuff. Stage plots, scripts, all that stuff. So, Dancing with the Stars. Okay, so I Dancing with the Stars tour rehearsals. So I'm going through paperwork. I call the dude up, and because I don't mention any names here. So I call the dude up. I'm like, okay, I got one for you, man. Dancing with the Stars tour. He goes, what's the angle? I'm like, all right, fun. This is good. This is a fun one. I hope you guys are gonna watch the whole thing because it gets good in the end. Bad ending, but a good ending. So he's like, "What's the angle, man?" So I'm going through the paperwork, and I finally found one. This is Dancing with the Stars tour. And we're having, I think that was a tour that Maury Povich was on. You know, all these celebrities, they get to, you know, do these types of things. You know, they teach you how to dance for a week and then, you know, whatever. So there was guidelines for, because these are like, some of these rehearsals were like the last show before they actually go on the tour. So this is paperwork that goes directly to the performers. Now, an old rock and roll rule when you're on tour is you can go number one all you want, okay? You can go PP all you want on the tour bus. Big no, still to this day, technology still hasn't gotten us there. Can't shit on the tour bus. So there was this whole full page dedicated to that. So the angle for that one was Dancing with the Stars. They titled it. I'll look for the link and I'll try and put that in the description, but I do definitely have the other one because I came across it. What did it say? It was Dancing with the Stars tour says don't shit on the tour bus, and it was SH asterisk T, you know, because you can't put that on internet tabloids. Yeah, so I got that one. So and then you know, every time once I didn't know that TMZ was going to be on television, you know, because they don't say anything like that until the last minute. That's just how things work in show business. So the straw that broke the camel's back for me, it's like every time I call these dudes and I got a good story, they want the dirt. I didn't think that at the beginning. I thought I was just going to be selling information, you know, entertainment wise. And you know, so I did another one, Christina Aguilera Back to Basics tour. It was a tour that was overseas, but the rehearsals were done at the Inglewood Forum. Full dress rehearsals, full lights, full sound, full costuming, 2 drummers, 2 keyboard players, 4 guitar players. I think I said this in a previous video, and she's pointing at the audience, you know, and stuff like that. But there's nobody in the audience. You know, that's how show business works. You know, not to spoil it for anybody, but it's just, they're all actors. Yeah. That's why a lot of musicians can become actors. Now, actors becoming musicians don't always work like that. I mean, prime examples would be Don Johnson, or who's the guy who played in Knight Rider? David Hasselhoff. He was big in Europe. Anyways, let's stick to the point here. So, the straw that broke the camel's back for me, it's like I already knew with these guys. I know. So I had a gig at the Anaheim Convention Center. It was a Miley Cyrus. That's I'm not into country music. Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter, and she used to have a TV show called Hannah Montana. You guys all know who that stuff is, especially if you're younger than me. So Hannah Montana. So it was a music video shoot. Okay, but it was a full arena full of 8 to 12-year-old kids and their moms, and a bunch of glow sticks. You know, and there's all the signage on the. It wasn't a paid, like, meaning they didn't pay it. It wasn't a real concert. So it was a video shoot in an arena, and that's how stuff works like that. Okay, that's just how it works. So, so I'm there, and then there's these signs, you know, that say, you know, you're going to be on camera. It's just typical, just normal stuff, and that's just how things work like that. So I do the show, you know, I do the setup, and I was there for the show. Because it wasn't long. It was only a few hours that they did this video shoot. And it was, they were playing to a CD, so the band wasn't playing. I knew it. Everyone knew it, of course, because that's just what it is. Okay. It was a video shoot. So halfway through the song, they'd stop the CD. The big microphone, like, Okay, we're gonna rewind to this and that, blah, blah, blah. When you see these red lights, audience, I want your moms, I want all your kids to scream. You know, shit like that. Excuse my language, I'm not saying the F word. It was a video shoot in a big arena. So anyway, so I strike the venue with a crew of people. Striking means tear down. And of course, paperwork's left behind. So I was kind of going through, it's like, what am I gonna get for these guys, man? So I found, you know, the stage plot, okay? Stage plot. And also they pay more if you shoot, if you give them pictures. That plane's not gonna turn on. If they give you pictures, or if you give them photos, it pays a lot more. So I had a camera, I did, it was a disposable film camera. You know, this is back before, you know, I had stuff that we're doing like right now. Digital. So I didn't have much material, and I knew I was going to get a couple $100 for it. So, you know, I found the stage plot, you know, which stage plot is like, it show, and the lighting plots. It's just all the stuff that's the technical end of things that the public doesn't see. You know, it's like blueprints. Okay? Yeah, it's blueprints. Let's call them blueprints. So I get back to my house and I call the guy up and it's like, dude, I got one. This one's cool, man. It's, you know, Miley Cyrus at the Anaheim Convention Center. It's like, well, what kind of you know, what's the angle? He was like, what's the angle? And at this point, this is where the straw breaks the camel's back, and it's going on 12-minute video. He's like, what's the angle? I'm like, dude, I really don't got much of an angle. You know, I got the stage plot, I got the lighting plot. And then he's like, well, I need an angle. You know, you don't understand. My boss is Harvey Levin. We're gonna be here on TV soon, real quick here. We're like starting next weekend. I need a good angle on this. And I'm like, just shut the hell up. I'm telling him, you know, because you can talk to people like that when you're not employed by them. I was like, dude, what just shut up. It's like, if you want to get paid for this, I'm like, and I want to get it paid for it, of course. It's pretty much free money. So I finally came up with the angle, okay? And this is what's messed up, okay? And the angle was, okay, I knew it was a video shoot, okay? I knew it was, so I told him, I thought about it for a minute, and I'm like, okay, I got it, man. I got it, bro. So shut up and listen. He's like, all right. Okay. The band wasn't really playing. That's exactly what I said. Hold on, I gotta pause this because we got some action over here with the plane. Hold on. All right, we're back. So I told him, I said, okay, well, the band wasn't really playing. It was a video shoot in an arena, Anaheim Convention Center, and they have an arena there, whatever. I had a bad taste in my mouth. It wasn't a bad feeling because it was just a bad, like, dude, these guys are just scumbags. Okay, tabloid media are scumbags. Okay, they take celebrities and they rip them apart. Okay, and in this case, this is a kid, man. She was probably what, 15, 16 years old, I would guess, at the time. But anyways, so I gave him the camera, film, and I guess the film was messed up, so I didn't get the big payout from that. And what he did, okay, I met him in the parking lot, met the dude in the parking lot. You know, he would drive all the way out from Hollywood, California, or somewhere in LA County to Anaheim, Orange County, where I was living at the time. Met him in the parking lot, you know. I gave him a manila envelope, and he gave me an envelope full of cash. Okay, got paid $500 for that one. Give or take a few, I can't remember. I'm just gonna say 500. Okay. 2 days later, online, this is before TMZ was on television, they titled it Miley, this is what they titled it. Link will be in the descriptions, and I'll put pictures in here too, because it's still online from 2006. And this is by the way, this is the last encounter I did on purpose. I mean, meaning on purpose, didn't want to have anything to do with these type of shenanigans anymore. They titled it Miley Cyrus, or no, yeah, Miley Cyrus, or was it Hannah Montana? Because Hannah Montana is Miley Cyrus. Hannah Montana is the actor name. Oh yeah, I think it was Hannah Montana's Day of Deception. That's like some CNN bullshit, man. You know, and then when you read the article, it's not really... Oh, this plane is taking off. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, maybe next time. There was no deception. Everyone knew that there was that they were there for a video shoot. You know, there's signs everywhere. Oh, but what they do is they put the angle on it. Yeah. So yeah. So that's what happened. They titled that Hannah Montana's Day of Deception. That aired online, of course. And well, what do you know? The following week, TMZ debuted on television. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you stayed the whole video, did a full watch, God bless your mortal souls. But yeah, show business is shady. Show business is shady. And I got more stories to tell about other encounters I've had working in show business, because I did for a number of years. There's some good parts to it, good parts to it, good points to it, but there's also some pretty funky crap, you know. And the story I just told isn't the bottom of the barrel, worst of the worst stuff. There's a lot of other just horrible stuff that goes on out there. So anyways, folks, thanks for watching. Trying to stay active on here. And yeah, that's all I got. So until next time, folks. See you.